Moist tries to rocket through the upper bracket, but the European Open winners, Vitality, stand guard. Buckle up, it's gonna be a fast game.
We are a Vitality waiting room no more. They take the pitch against Moist Esports, a very surging Moist Esports, if I may say myself, as they took down Liquid in the previous quarterfinals to earn their spot in this upper bracket semifinal.
Whoa, 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 Team Vitality waiting room? I've been waiting all day to watch this revitalized Moist Esports, Corelli. This team, during the Spring Cup, seem to have figured things out. Joyo and Cash are monsters on the offensive end. They're second and third, respectively, for goals per game in the Spring Cup. So it's going to be up to Team Vitality to try and quell all of the offensive production that we've been seeing thus far.
Yeah, Moist have really been on a surge lately, and it was a shame the reverse sweep that they gave up to Team Liquid was a painful one, as they finished top 6 in the previous region. It felt like they could have gone a little bit farther, but Vitality, even before the roster change, even before Zen was on Vitality, they've had Moist's number here in the matchups. It really is, as you said, on Moist to kind of write a different chapter, a different ending to how this story has gone so far.
Yeah, it's been quite the tumultuous, up and down type of season for Moist Esports. They had so much success with the original roster of Joyo, Vatira, Rise. Just so tough to come back from that. When you look at how successful all of those players have been, as a shot comes in from Radosin, turned away, and Joyo looking to get them back to their former glory.
That boy Juicy, he's really been a lot of fun to watch on this Moist squad. I know Cash has been the big pickup and he's really produced for him, but I feel like even in the woes of Moist rosters in the last couple splits, Juicy has been performing quite well. Him and Cash together have really been something special as Cash gets his first control. He's stopped by the Prodigy Zen on the Vitality side, who is 1 for 1 in his regional so far. 1 regional, 1 win. Trying to go 2 for 2 over this Moist squad, and putting on the pressure now, trying to hold on to possession, but it's Alpha. Now Zen for Vitality, some space. Zen wants it back, pop over
nice.
1. It's Cash the last man, and he's beat. Zen finds the first goal for Vitality.
Great reaction speed here from Zen. Radosin gets that pass, and Zen immediately jumps once his wheels hit the ground over the last man back. It was kind of a stalemate up until that point, and finally, Team Vitality break through.
Really like the communication there from Vitality. Radosin had a chance to really bring that one down if he wanted to. Zen called him off, took it back, and controlled it beautifully past Cash. Tough spot for Cash to be in. 1v1 there with Zen. Odds are against you as Vitality are able to strike first, and they're looking for more. Joyo wants the control, but it's straight into Radosin. Joyo and Juicy trying to combine together. This one, oh my, almost comes back to Joyo. Now Zen in the midfield into the Moist corner now. Wants to pass across, and Joyo does well to cut this one out. Still the pressure on. Alpha forced to pinch it back to his own side. Zen's touch is a bit errant. Here comes Joyo. Now Cash wants a piece of it. It's just Juicy back. Needs to be quality here as he's dunked into the Vitality corner. Now comes Zen to the backboard, off the ceiling, and a good defensive measure there from Cash to take this one away.
And that was a dangerous one from Juicy. Put it right into the defender. If that goes perfectly straight, it is a goal as Juicy, forced into a save, utilizes the ground pinch to get that one away. Still not out of harm's way. Zen lurking, getting bumps, getting everything to open it up for Radosin.
And you're absolutely right. You had to remove some of the defenders here. Gets the bump on Juicy, and that bump goes into Cash as well. Cash gets pushed around a bit, and Zen opens up the lane for his team. A 2-0 lead now for Vitality.
How good must it feel to be Alpha right now? Sitting back, watching the young guns get the goals, get the assists, as Alpha's been so crucial to their offensive success, as Cash denied by Radosin, and Juicy can't catch up to that one. But it's just so dangerous, so deadly for Team Vitality. Because once Alpha 54 gets going, And if Zen and Radosin are on point, you can basically kiss yourself goodnight.
And it feels like for Moist, they've walked up to the goal line a couple times, but the shots have just been off. Big save comes out from Juicy. Now a savior medal for him, and now he wants to take it himself, calling his own number off the ceiling. Has options, another flip reset, throwing off the defense just enough to make it awkward. Now Cash, the shot goes high, and it's really been a theme here in game one. Moist, they've been playing on this Vitality side, but they just can't put anything dangerous on target.
Yeah, they've found some shots, but like you said, they haven't been dangerous. They haven't been, oh, that's a nice touch. That's a nice follow, and that is a great carry. Juicy gets it past all three defenders of Team Vitality.
Yeah, look at the extra touches past Radosin, and then he just beats Zen to the far post on the shot, but that's something special from Juicy, turning that one around, and one back for Moist with 34 seconds left is plenty of time. They would love to see this kickoff go in their favor.
That's a dangerous one, because Radosin's gonna just miss on that, and Joyo, big swing and a miss. Less than 30 seconds to go here. Moist Esports still haven't been able to find the type of offense that we're used to seeing. We just see some passing plays develop as 15 seconds remain.
Cash, that's a great dunk. Needs more. Juicy was there. Joyo waiting patiently. Waiting for his time to go. Pick up the mid boost. Alpha, great first touch, past one. Over two. Alpha pokes it by Moist as they got to go from their own back wall now. Juicy trying to keep it up. Will not. And Team Vitality cruise to a game one victory.
It was definitely a cruise. Just put it in cruise control, let the steering wheel take over, and just kind of roll down the freeway on that one. It didn't seem too difficult, especially off those passing plays, and Zen getting involved with the aggression to open things up. As you get a look at the replays, that quick reaction speed from Zen to get the goal, and then just causing chaos in the box for Team Vitality. And for Moist Esports, you can't rely on these 1v1 plays, the 1v3 plays like we saw there. They've got to do something to try and dismantle the defense of Team Vitality.
And I think we really saw two different sides of Zen here. You saw the first goal where it's me, I'm taking this one, I'm scoring it off of my own skill. But the second one was, okay, I'm going to open up a lane for you. I'm going to be the team player here and cause the chaos that he did inside the box there with the bump into Cash. So I think that for Vitality, having the overall consistency of Zen throughout his game is so important. And you saw that in the last regional, and you're seeing again here, calling his own name when he needs to, but also being the team player when he has to. And I think that Vitality are better for it, and this game one was a breeze in that sense.
Yeah, and get a look at Team Vitality. Don't seem too stressed at all, and we're so used to seeing them, all three members in the same spot, same location, boot camping for these regionals. Nothing different here in the European Cup. I'm sorry, but it is different to see Moist Esports boot camping for this one. As that one gonna go in for Radosin, an absolute filth on this follow-up.
If it's not Zen, if it's not Alpha, it's Radosin. And a little flip reset off the back wall is pure class across the box and then back to the same side that he came from. It's a tough read. You see Joyo, he was circling inside his own goal to try and get a read on it and just never could. What a way to start for Team Vitality.
Yeah, it's just one of those ones where you kind of throw your hands up in the air and say, well, what am I supposed to do there? Did my best work, and you're not getting the save on that, especially like you said. That ball comes off the backboard. It's going opposite angle. He's able to change direction of the shot. Just so hard to defend, and Zen does well defending there as Team Vitality looking to break out, and Joyo, good follow up here to keep the pressure going for Moist Esports, and follow through denied by Alpha.
Yeah, he had to jump early off the in and out save to make sure he got back in time. Joyo wasn't going the speed he thought he was. It's a good adjustment there from Alpha. Now the shot, it's a great transition for Team Vitality, and they double up their score.
Just a bang play here is Cash, not the greatest touch, and Zen just feeds Alpha. My goodness, what a play from Team Vitality.
And Cash really let that one get away from him. And when you open up space for Team Vitality, there's Zen with a beautiful pass to feed it right in front of Alpha. And just like that, the first minute, Team Vitality, they are firing on all cylinders here. 2-0 lead, and they're looking to add more.
Oh my, add more. They do it as Zen gets fed on this one. The passing plays are a thing of beauty for Team Vitality right now. You love that from Radosin, keeping it away from the defender on the back wall and just putting it top of the box.
And again, you can see Joyo in the replay there. He stopped with Zen. He saw the passing lane, but just couldn't get in front of it. It was a perfect pass, excuse me, as Moist have really dug themselves a hole here. And they've got to dig themselves out now. Radosin looking to pile on and bury them alive. Alpha off the back wall. Zen knows when his time is right. He goes all the way back to his own corner. Moist need to find some offense here. Zen chain dashing across the field to keep possession as Vitality have really started to control the pace of play. Joyo almost is able to poke it through. Forces a save out. Cash doesn't connect. Juicy trying to set something up from Moist as this one comes out to Zen. He wants control. He's got Cash in front of him. 1v1. Zen tries to block this one through, and he does. Cash can't get there, and it's 4-0 Vitality.
Showing you why he is one of the best ones players in the world. Zen goes up, and look at the way he gets on the opposite side of the ball, realizing how the physics work. Doesn't matter if the save is there. He's just going to push that ball through, and Zen so fluid all over the field. And right now, Team Vitality toying with their food.
And they are on a different level in regards to the cohesion, the passing plays as the shot comes out from Joyo. Again, he's getting some good looks, and the saves have come out from Vitality. It's 6 in total from them on the 6 shots that Moist has. Now Zen trying to get a bump on Cash, and he does. He opens it up for Alpha.
Oh, you get the pull shot? You love to see it. 5-0 for Team Vitality. And Cash got pushed into that one. Zen is just, the confidence is growing, and the scariness of his play continues to grow as well with it. It's just so fun watching him along the pitch. Like I said on that goal that he had, just how fluid he is with his movements. Everything just seems so natural with him as Cash can't get that one in. And Team Vitality, hold on.
Well, what's the scary thing about Vitality is, last regional there were a couple quirks coming out from them, that maybe some nerves coming out, especially from Zen in that first series from Vitality. This is a Vitality with confidence. And when Zen's confident on the Vitality squad, Radosin and Alpha are going to be confident. You get 5-0 score lines with 2 minutes left to play. That is insane from Vitality, and they're looking to add more as Joyo will deny an abysmal Game 2 from Moist. And they have just been throttled by this Vitality offense.
And again, just like in game number 1, it's not due to a lack of shots. Moist Esports are able to huck that ball towards the target, but it's just not making Team Vitality think at all. They can remain on autopilot, get those saves, transition downfield, and it just seems effortless at the moment. And Zen gonna put that one back towards Alpha. Alpha just off the mark, but continue to show you why they're so dangerous. But here comes Moist Esports. Opportunity arises, but Zen, the patience on display there. It's gonna be a tough nut to crack.
Yeah, great read from Zen. Really feels like Vitality, their mentality right now is just pass first on the ball as a good save comes out from Alpha. It just feels like at this point, Moist aren't gonna break through. Zen, everyone has 3 saves for Vitality actually, as Zen picked up his 3rd just a moment ago. Vitality on the same page, defensively holding on, and as you were alluding to, Moist, it's not without chances here. They just haven't been able to convert. This one's gonna sneak by off the top of Cash as he flipped through, and Joyo tries to pop it over. Again, fruitless for Moist, but maybe a chance. Shot is high, and it goes off the backboard. Follow-up from Juicy is denied by Radosin. Moist cannot break through again to the backboard, and they're met by Vitality. Joyo forcing it, trying to push through just to get one. Juicy off the backboard, and still Vitality turning them away at every effort. Another save from Zen. Somehow, Vitality's defense continues to hold strong.
It's just incredible, but
there you go.
Finally gonna break through for Moist Esports, but a little bit too late as Team Vitality still up 4 goals and just a defensive masterclass in this one.
And you feel like 14 shots from Moist is not a good conversion rate on their one goal. 5 shots on Joyo, 5 shots on Cash, 4 shots on Juicy. Probably most of them came at that last minute or so, and Moist just did not have the conversion rate needed here. 5-1 in game 2, and it's all Vitality.
I think the big factor for Moist Esports, lack of offense, even though they did have the shots and they had a lot of possession, as we just got word in our ear that Moist Esports are going to be taking a timeout after game 2, and I don't blame them after that blowout there in game number 2. But for Moist Esports, I think while it sounds like an easy fix, it definitely isn't playing against Team Vitality, but their third man is just so slow to follow up. The Team Vitality has plenty of time to rotate through and cover up that goal line and take away the shooting angle, more importantly. So for Moist Esports, it's a tricky line to balance on, because at one hand, you got to get that follow-up shot from your third man. But the second one, you can't push up too far forward because Team Vitality has shown how dangerous that they are in the transition.
Well, it's just that. I think Moist, well, rather Vitality, are demanding perfection from Moist, especially when they're on the ball in the midfield. You saw a lot of those transitions were so quick from Vitality. They were able to get down the field so quickly with the passing lanes that they opened up for themselves. And I think that Moist, they have to be perfect when they're on the ball. And to be fair, I feel like that last 30 seconds or so, maybe it was just Vitality parking the bus, but that's the offense and aggression that Moist needs to carry throughout the next game.
Yes.
Because it feels like if they don't, Vitality are going to go back to what you're seeing in the replays. Great passing across the box, solo plays coming out from Zen. It's going to be a scary predicament that you put your last man into if you don't have that offense.
Well, and I love that. We just saw Zen, after he scores that goal, just nonchalantly reaches over, gives a little fist bump. Like, no show of emotion from them. We say a little smile there, but we're so used to seeing teams after they score a goal just screaming their heads off. Like, yeah, but Zen expects this. He knows that he's going to score. It's just, okay, another day at the office. But to your point, Corelli, of Moist Esports needing to play perfect because Team Vitality's demanding that, you have to force Team Vitality into mistakes. And like you said, the way to do that is to play with that aggression and keep that pace of play in the offensive half. But it's way easier said than done, as game 3 about to be underway and Team Vitality looking to put Moist Esports on match point.
Well, let's see if Moist figure themselves out here. Otherwise, they're in for a world of hurt, as Vitality, with full confidence, with full conviction here in their play, seem unstoppable right now in Europe. As Cash will rattle one off the crossbar to start things off.
You see what I mean, though? There was no third man follow-up. I understand Cash cut rotation to get that shot, but had that third man been closer, an immediate shot could have followed, which probably wouldn't have been a goal scorer.
Yeah, you're seeing maybe a little miscommunication there. Juicy taking that one away from Joyo. He had no boost. And there was no boost that he took the ball to. Now Juicy in a tough spot here, and it's dropped down. Rodoson's there, and it's 1-0 Team Vitality.
Already, wise beyond his years is Zen. Knows where this challenge is going, completely nullifies it, and Rodoson shoots it what is basically an open net. Team Vitality here to take over.
Frustrating start for Moist. Joyo right off the kickoff again. Some of their best looks are coming off the kickoff. And Zen will punch it downfield. Joyo trying to get a hold of this ball. Up and over Alpha, but he gets bumped out of the way. Now Cash looking for help. Over one. Needs to dunk it through Adosin and tries to. Adosin, the last man, rock solid. And again, taking a tough challenge. Here's Alpha just to pick it back up. Good clear from Juicy. Moist looking to keep possession. That's a decent bounce. Cash awkwardly here on this wall, trying to deal with it. Joyo.
Nice.
Goes up, drops it back down to Cash. What a play from Moist, but an even better read from Rodoson defensively. Again, he's already got 3 saves.
That's just incredible. Great read from Rodoson on that back line. But for Moist Esports, you love to see the offense. You love to see the passing plays. That's exactly what they need. They need those quick shots to come out, pull a defender out, to open things up. Eventually, a mistake's going to come through for Team Vitality, as Alpha's already up, puts that one top of the box, and Cash able to poke it towards Joyo.
Yeah, I mean, as we always say, the best defense is a good offense, and Moist really trying to put that here in this game. It's tough. Vitality, they want to control. And I think Moist have done a good job here being proactive on the challenge, especially Cash. He started doing it at the end of the last game. Found himself early challenging a lot of these touches. He's going to need a challenge here. Is another quality opportunity here from Zen. A shot on target. Juicy in the net. Makes the save. And you see Vitality trying to clamp down. He'll be poked away by the defense.
An awkward one for Moist Esports is get their offense rolling. Doing much better here in game number 3 compared to game number 2. Halfway through it, only down 1. They've definitely had the shots, but all have come from the hand of Cash. 4 shots from him, and Joyo and Juicy yet to get involved on offense. As Juicy trying to keep this one alive.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really mind that from Moist. Having Cash being the one to take the shots here is not a bad thing. Definitely brought on this team to do just that. We need to find something on target here, something a little bit more dangerous, as Vitality are really sitting on this 1-goal lead. They seem unperturbed right now as the shot is blocked. Cash, as Radosin in front, tries to go up and over. Joyo to follow, and a great clear again from Vitality. Look at this out from Zen. Up and over Juicy, and what recovery here from Juicy. Unfortunately, ran out of boost to keep possession. A minute and a half now left on the clock, and Moist, 5 shots and nothing to show for it. Maybe Joyo can change that. As again, Radosin jumps in front and gets a demo on Cash.
Oh, Team Vitality doing a great job on defense, and they're doing a great job of challenging the ball quickly, not giving Moist Esports any time to think. But here comes Zen, has a little bit of space, and Juicy gonna hit him away, and Alpha, great neutral 50-50, top of the box. Radosin can't get the follow-up, and here comes Joyo, has Cash to the left, gonna elect to pass that one, but he can't find the shot.
Oh, and Juicy got thrown off. He thought Radosin was gonna get it, and then he gets demoed. The follow-up through the smoke screen is there from Joyo, but again, the shot is instantly stopped. Joyo, tough read, and it's not gonna get under the crossbar. 45 seconds left as things heat up for Moist. Joyo trying to put on a montage-type goal as he's not going to get a hold of it. Juicy trying to keep it in play, and Vitality again showing their stuff on defense. They will not be broken that easily.
Again, Team Vitality forced to put the clamps on in the final 60 seconds of a game as Juicy launches that one forward. Can't go for a back pass there. There was no one home, and Alpha going to pinch it downfield. Moist Esports forced to reset. 15 seconds to go.
Joyo by himself. Flip reset, shot on target. Alpha's there, off the in and out. 10 seconds left, and Moist need a miracle to get downfield. Alpha takes care of Joyo. Radosin pops it over 1, and Vitality have pushed up their line. It's Juicy to try and get across the field, and it's not going to happen. Vitality up 3.
On match point, but more importantly, 1 win away from clinching a spot at the Spring Major. Huge for Team Vitality. It has just been a takeover since the roster swap, and there is no team that has an answer for Team Vitality so far.
Yeah, just thinking of some scenarios real quick. We didn't mention them at the beginning of the game, but if Moist wins this series, Team Liquid fans, you're the big Moist fans right now. Team Liquid would actually qualify for Worlds, so not looking likely at the moment. If I do say so myself, it's 3-0 for Vitality at the moment, but I think for Moist, a better game, right? They didn't get blown out at the very least, but man, they had 11 shots here. You gotta put one away.
That's the tough one, especially when you're almost doubling the shots of your opponent and you're still losing. Gotta figure something out. And again, ton of saves on the side of Team Vitality, 8 on the board. So it's not like the shots aren't close to the mark, but from Moist Esports, we saw a passing play early on between Cash and Joyo, but we need to see more of it. We can't just have one combo come out and then Team Vitality able to break free. We've got to see multiple passing plays trying to develop to force Team Vitality to think, and that's when mistakes are going to start to present themselves.
But the stats even then, Subi, are a little deceiving. On paper, it's one thing, but when you look at the context of a lot of those shots, it was just instant challenges and blocks from Vitality. I can't really remember any of them that were that scary, aside from maybe one going off the inside the post in the previous game. That's basically the extent of the lethality of the offense here from Moist. But you're right, they are generating some chances. It's just that Vitality defense have just been stalwart so far. As we enter game 4,
I love
and Vitality looking to be 4-0 kings here over Moist. If they can close it out, Juicy might have other plans. Joyo can't get over it, and still Vitality deny.
It's a tough read for Joyo. He started pushing up a little too early on that. Because of that, that shot just flies high. But the opportunities starting to come alive for Moist Esports as Zen dumps that one to Alpha. Alpha just a little too high off the crossbar, and Juicy can't read it. Zen cleans it up, denied by Cash. And Moist Esports forced into a panic save there, able to get that clear all the way downfield.
Yeah, a couple of missed touches there from Juicy on that back wall in the last couple of games. Not sure if he's reading too much into the play or is just out of boost constantly. Now Alpha back to Zen. Zen to the backboard looking for follow-up. That's a tough read for Cash, and he makes it. Nobody bit here on Vitality. Is now Joyo with the clear. Opportunity for Moist to move up their line. Demo on Alpha. Moist have to get control here. Cash, that's a tough angle, and Radosin, my goodness. He has been so hard to get by on Vitality. He seems to be the last man in every situation for Moist, and they are 0 for right now, breaking through Radosin.
Radosin starting to look like the European Mist. Just constantly on that back wall, constantly getting clutch saves and keeping his team well in the series as Zen keeps this one alive as Alpha follows that one up. But Moist Esports, I mean, they continue to hold on, but that's all it is. It just seems like they're holding on by a thread and just delaying the inevitable.
Zen fakes one, 20 boost left. I think he left it for his team, but nobody was pushed up behind him. Still a tie game, still scoreless here in game 4. A better start, at least for Moist. Can they break through? Can they get through Radosin? Well, first they have to field his shot. He drops it down to Zen. He'll take it away, and it's a 1-0 lead for Vitality.
I mean, this is perfect from Radosin. It's a shot, but it's also a pass. What do you do if you're Juicy? Because that one's on target, and Zen rips it away to put it in. The offense just started building and building for Team Vitality, and eventually the back line of Moist Esports crumbles.
I know Zen might get a lot of the press after these series from Vitality, but I really got to call out what Radosin's been doing defensively, and even in that moment, offensively.
There it is.
Stellar as the double tap from Cash is denied by the post. Moist cannot break through, and they're oh so close. Cash again can't get a second touch. Joyo trying to keep it in the mix. He got a flip reset there. It'll pop out to Juicy, tough angle, and with no power, Radosin's there to deny. Cash's shot is weak. Alpha there, Zen to clear, and just like that, back to the drawing board for Moist as they try and revamp their offense once again. This one comes down to Joyo, and Vitality turn it away.
Yeah, and Cash even got the boost steal there, but still unable to do anything with it as Alpha got that big clear downfield, and there's Radosin gonna put it right towards Joyo. Here's an opportunity. Joyo pushes that one through, but Zen puts it into the corner. And Corelli, I mean, you're talking about how big Radosin has been, how Zen's gonna get a lot of the talk, but I think the talk has to be on both of them. The way that they have taken over has been so impressive, and Alpha has literally been just chilling. He hasn't been forced to do anything. He has 2 goals in this series. Obviously, he's had some saves and some big developing plays, but when you look at the stat line, he hasn't had to do anything because it's all been Zen and Radosin.
Yeah, a couple of good shots there from Alpha, but it's been the great passing from Radosin and Zen that's really set him up, and that's a great thing for Alpha. If he doesn't have to hard carry, I think he's in a great spot. He can play his game, and he certainly has. His teammates have been performing. Everyone on Vitality have been performing. It's tough to really say anyone's been better than the other, as Moist still looking for a goal. They've only scored 2 this series, 1 in the first game, 1 in the second. They've been outscored 9-2 so far as Alpha tried to get a flip reset and carry that one on, but 30 seconds left. Moist, it's do or die. Is there anything left in this Moist squad in this upper bracket? Zen, carry over 1, has to dunk through Joyo, and a great save from Joyo, but it's straight to Alpha. And Alpha trying to carry this one across. Cash needs to get this one down the field. The air dribble into the corner is good enough to get there, but only as far as Alpha. 7 seconds left, and Vitality are holding on to possession. Zen over
at
to
that.
Radosin, looking to drop it down, and Moist will do it for him. Vitality, 4-0, Moist Esports.
And the last two complete shutouts from Team Vitality.